Having a work-life balance is essential. I'm currently learning that right now. But what I also realized while I'm learning this is that I was already doing something similar. It was just not the work-life balance ideal or the usual. What I was doing was when I was at school, every week we would have different assignments, and although the classes landed on the exact same time, the assignments not so much. Some days the assignments were due in the middle of the week, and then we would discuss it a day after or something along those lines. It was always mixed. So in order to 1, keep track, 2, keep my sanity, and 3, pass the class, I wrote it down in my journal. Week by week, I was following it, and luckily some of these professors had the weeks out. So I was, getting prepared for the next 3 weeks. So I had it in my journal. Every week, I was ready. I knew exactly when the assignments were due, how to do them, and also how much time I actually have within the day, within the week, to do everything else outside of my assignments, outside of the readings, outside of the discussions, outside of the lectures. And it helped me so much, to the point where I guess it helped me so much that I forgot that I could just continue using this method for other things in my life, like actual work. Because I recently started a retail job, and just like school, some of the assignments, some of these schedules aren't exactly week by week. They vary based off of the business. So I thought, the last couple of months, I was just winging it. And I realized I'm failing. If this was a class, if this was a test, if these were assignments, I would fail based off of my own understanding of what I've been doing until right now. So what I'm gonna do, because work gives you 2 weeks out, I'm going to write in my journal, plan it out, plan the week, plan the day if I have to, if I can, if I need to, and then go from there. And then do it again when the schedule's out, again and again and again. If I just allocate and give myself and afford myself an hour, 2 hours within the week to get this down, either on a Sunday or even on a Monday, I'm able to, 1, know what I have going on within the week, function outside of work, and actually feel, so that I can feel that I'm not just working continuously, but also achieving the goals I have set for the week, for the day, for the month, for the quarter, for the year. And I have been doing myself a disservice not following through with the journal example, with the journal technique that I've been doing when I was at school. And it's actually a very simple method, a very simple layout, a very simple format. This is pretty much the layout. I write the whole month down, day by day, and then depending on the assignments, this is my school schedule, right? I had each class separated in colors. 444 was green, 176 was orange, and 183 was blue. For my 176 class, most of the assignments were due on Mondays. So what I was able to do, because I was able to have this layout and see the month visually, because I'm a visual learner, if I don't have this, I'm pretty much cooked. Because I had something like this, I was able to say, oh wait, I can do journal 3, which was due on Monday, because I have nothing due on Thursday and I'm not doing anything, and or because I'm already at the library, I might as well at least start, if not completely do journal 3 on Thursday, so that by Monday, I don't have to worry about it. So I pretty much did that for every single journal. I was like, wait a second, Thursdays are a great day. If I do the journals on Thursdays, I'll be able to finish it before the due date on Monday, again and again and again. So that is pretty much the monthly schedule or view. And then the actual day by day, I wrote every single day a sentence about what I pretty much did, as well as kept track of the things I wanted to keep track of, which was how much I weighed, how much I slept, and W-O. I don't remember what this means. Oh my God. You see that I sectioned off in red the classes. You see that every single class I did. And then because of that, you already see the chunks and days that I don't have class. And then based off of those days, I can do those assignments, I can read, or I could just do whatever I actually want to do outside of school outside of the assignments because 1, I already did it. 2, I already planned to do it. 3, I finished it because I planned it, did it, and submitted it early. So that is what I'm going to do, but for work. How that will look might differ, but the idea is still the same. The month spread here, and then the day-by-day spread here with the things I want to track. The second page was, these are goals, ideas, things I want to do, start, continue doing, and or motivate myself to think about every day. And then the bottom was just like movies and shows I watched. This was before I had Letterboxd, so I actually need to go back into this journal and look at all the movies so I can actually put it on my Letterboxd. So this is the plan. This is the goal, and it's gonna be great. Yeah, I have nothing else to really say. This is gonna be great. Oh, I should actually show what it's gonna look like. That's actually great. That's actually great. Yeah, I should do that. Be right back. I'm only now realizing how like messy my desk is. Anyways, this is my current journal setup. Actually, don't need the shell. Oh yeah, and like the brand of this journal is like super solid. I don't know if the camera will get it because of the glare. I'll link it down below, but solid journal. So just like the previous journal, empty page. Luckily this is like squared, so I have to actually count every single one, but I had a little bit of foresight and had a cheat sheet. Look at that. 8 by 7.5. Where's my ruler? 6, 7 and a half. 6, 7 and a half. 6, 7. 6, 7. Perfect. Perfect. We're gonna go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the days. Now using a green marker and looking at my schedule, I will highlight all the days I have work. 5. Okay, I will put the details in later, but this is a great start. So now I know that my Monday and Tuesday on both weeks are free. And then I have to actually look and see what times the day these days I'm working. Moving on, now we're gonna go to the other 2-page spread. All the way down. Sweet. And then what I actually like to do is I have some colored pencils. I'm gonna use blue, and I don't have pink, so I'll just use red, orange. I just divide the weeks. Now they are in sections which are a lot easier to digest personally. Next, we're gonna do the days I'm working, and we're gonna actually use a green pen. She worked today, so I'm gonna do a little box. That leaves these 4 days for the next 2 weeks free. We are in March 2026. And since the day was over, I can say now with a normal pen, went to work and walked my dog, plus made a video. And I'm gonna check my phone, go to my health, and 9 hours and 32 minutes. Now you see in one sentence or one line what I did pretty much. And that hopefully is a great start. This will keep you on track. Just make sure to update it. And then when the day is done with whatever you like, feel free and exit out, or do a check or scribble it out or do whatever you like to do to be like, I did that. I finished. Well, hopefully this helps, and you have a great rest of your day. I'm going to fill this out. You can't see that part. Okay. Bye. Bruh, I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty sick. I finally have one of these shots. Oh. Can I even see? Yes, I can. Oh my god. Okay. That is pretty cool. Thank you.